And we did just finish up with this number 11 shootout. And what a roping it was. Let's break it down right here as we'll start with the 12th callback. It's Joel Colgrove and his party, Marty McElyea. Now, they're a 32-35 coming into the short round, needing to be a 970 right here to take over the lead. Joel Colgrove gets out on the steer, catches him, moves him out, and Marty comes in. It's 2 feet. They're 782, puts them at 40 and 17, and they're now number 1. The 9th high back is Michaela Williamson. Her partner, Jessy Remsburg. Mississippi and Florida for this duo right here. 30 and 29. They need a 987 to be first place. And Michaela gets him caught. Jessy comes in, and she's got 2 feet. 9 and 32. They are the new leaders at 39 and 61. We'll go to the 7th high team back. It's Savannah Warner. Her partner is Pineapple Figgeroa. Now this team's at 29.83. A run of 9.77 right here would take them to the lead. And they get this steer caught 8 and 55, putting them number 1 with a 38 and 38. The 4th high team back is Coltin and Clay Futrell. They're at 27.41. They need a run of 10.96 to go to the lead. Coltin gets him caught. Clay comes into the backside. It's 2 feet here for him. 8 and 17 puts them number 1 with a 35 and 58. Jade Nobles, Jarrett Nobles have trouble. Thomas Smith, Garrett Smith also have trouble. And we're now to the high team back. Keith Bentley and his partner, Glen Terrell. These guys are 24 and 72. A run of 10.85 right here would give them $10,000. We get the nod from Keith. He's in hot pursuit, and he throws a loop out there. He wishes it on him, gets him caught, moves him out, and GT pulls back. They're 8 and 59, putting them at 33 and 31, and they're going to take home $10,000 brand new Martin Trophy saddles and $6,000 in USTRC Flex earnings. Reed Flake is standing by with our champions.
Hey, we're well through the regional finals here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and I've got the heading champion with me right here for the number 11 shootout, Keith Bentley. Great job today, but I got to tell you, I was sitting on the sideline watching you, and that headshot that you made in the short round scared me just a little bit. How about you? Did it scare you at all?
Scared me. Missed my slack. Didn't know if it was going to stay.
What are you thinking when that happens, when you miss your slack? I mean, you guys were the high callback. A lot of guys like to be high callback, but some guys like to be down a ways so that they have a little opportunity there to kind of rope up. But when you're the high callback, you have a little trouble there. What do you do?
I just tried to score smart and run him down. We were high call by maybe 2 seconds. Just tried to make a smooth run.
You know, as we look here, you guys had to be 10.85. When you ride in the box and the announcers are down there talking to you, and we always tell you what you've got to be, do you guys hear that, or do you kind of tune that out and you've got a mental clock, you know what you got to do?
I heard what they said, but I still had a game plan. I just tried to stick to it.
These saddles are beautiful, and you've won a lot of saddles, but a U.S. saddle has not been on your saddle rack there at home. What's it mean to you to win the number 11 shootout here?
Oh, it means a lot. I've been roping for about 15 years and chasing one of these things, so finally got one.
All right, well, congratulations. Good job today. And how about the saddle? Are you going to ride it or stick it on a saddle rack?
It'll stay in the saddle rack for a while.
All right, well, congratulations to you. Good job.
Thank you.
You bet. Hey, good job today. The number 11 shootout is completed. We're halfway through the regional finals here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And we've got the Heelan champion right here, GT, Glen Terrell. Great job today. Your partner, we already talked to him. He had a little trouble there getting his slack. And I don't know if you saw it. You were maybe focused on legs going down that arena. But if you did see it, what were you thinking at that time?
No, we were laughing at the time because we was concentrating. I was trying to keep them tight.
Wait a minute. You were laughing on the high callback run? Unbelievable. Tell us the story there.
Well, we were laughing because it looks like he was feeding him line, not taking it in. So when it was over, it was a big joke. But at the time, we was just trying to keep him between us and get him lined out.
You guys had to be 10.85 on that steer. Tell us what your game plan was. When you rode in the box, you had not been that long on any steer. You were the high callback. And what was your game plan on that final steer today?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we wasn't even thinking about time. At least I wasn't. It was just kind of keeping him between us, lining him out, catching him as fast as we could. We both. That's why I wrote with Keith. And he's really a good header, but you know, we just take our best shot. If he's right, he takes his. I take mine. Miss or catch, we roll him up and go on.
Hey, you're kind of an old hand at winning. You've won a couple of saddles. You've won a U.S. saddle. You've won a truck. in 2012. But when you ride in the box as the high callback team, do you still have butterflies in your stomach? Is the adrenaline still there, or is it just another run like the first one's the last one's the same as the first one? What are you thinking when you ride in? Maybe you could help some guys out that are watching this that you know, maybe are making a couple of their first short rounds.
Right. I think when you ride in there, I don't really like to be high team, but when you ride in there, you just stay focused on what's at hand. There's a steer and your partner. Don't worry about the time. Put it in the good Lord's hands and take what you got.
All right, well, good job. Thank you. You bet.
You bet. Thank y'all.
Well, as you can see, sometimes things work out the way they're supposed to as they take home first place. Keith Bentley and Glen Terrell, $10,000, brand new Martin Trophy saddles. Stay tuned right here to the final spin. We've got more coverage coming from the Eastern Regional Finals in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.